One of the difficulties with learning and teaching innovation is that innovation itself is actually not a well-defined term. Peter Drucker called it a social term. So it's sort of like, it's like being beautiful. You know, everybody thinks they are, and everybody wants to be a little bit more. But if it's not well defined, it's very hard to get people centered around a framework that helps them become more innovative. And so for me, innovation is the continual creation of new value. And that's a pretty straightforward concept. But the question is, well, okay, but how do you do that? And I actually think that's quite simple. To innovate, you simply need to discover unseen opportunities for value and solve high-impact problems. And when we teach innovation, what we try to do is teach people how to discover unseen opportunities and solve high-impact problems using skills and lessons that have come from cognitive psychology, that have come from behavioral economics, and also, quite frankly, from complex problem solving. A lot of the colleagues that I work with are outstanding scientists in their field, world leaders. And the way that they solve problems is very unique and very illustrative to how everybody can solve hard problems. Also economics, particularly a lot of the latest work on how we understand value and how we interface with our markets is key to figuring out how to be more innovative. And finally, with cognitive psychology, you know, how does the brain work? How do we be creative? And what does creativity mean? And more importantly, how can we train ourselves to be more creative? And we do a lot of work with creativity in trying to get people to understand the tools and techniques that allow them to become more creative.